Hello guys and girls, and welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. And yeah, we've been going really good with this city. I'm loving how it looks. I know you guys and girls are as well. You've been giving me some great feedback. Thank you very, very much for your comments and for your help and for your name suggestions. Just before we dive in to today's project, we've got a little bit of a need that we need to fix. Let's just pause the game. Yeah. Look at this. All these poor people up here are swimming in sewage. It's not nice at all. It's not nice at all. Let's go and see what's going on with that. Yes, sewage treatment needs expanding. Well, we can now buy, if I remember correctly, as many squares as we like. Is that not right? Megalopolis, 55,000. We can buy as many squares as we like. We're up to 61,000. So let's go on a square spending spree. We've got 4 million. So I'm going to buy... let's see. We wanted an airport over here somewhere. Let's buy the land that's roundabout. Spend some of this hard-earned cash. There we go. There we go. I'm pretty sure I've got the 81 tile mod on. So we are not going to be running out of space anytime soon. What are we up to? 3 million. Let's get this one. Let's get this one. May as well get that one there and this one here. Spread out a bit. Oh, there's many more we could buy. Should we just buy all of them? Do you think that's... Maybe. Should we just go with what we've got for now? We can buy some more as we go along. So this area here can now be expanded and take in a bit more of that space. An airport can now be built. If there's enough room... I'm thinking of maybe doing some sort of airport that will, I don't know, sort of taking these two over here. I don't know. We'll be interested to see how that works. And now we can expand up here, all the way up the valley, either side of this motorway, which is fantastic. Oh, there's so much lovely space. I'm feeling like I just want to buy all of them. Is it going to let me go over here? This seems to be an end. If I buy that one there... How much money have we got? 3... Oh, we can still go further. Look. We can literally buy everything. Am I going to just end up spending all of my money? Let's buy these load down this side and see what we've got left. We've got 2,700,000. I don't want to get any lower than 2 million. So let's just buy own tiles. It's not letting me do any more. Oh, I can get that one. Oh, I'd already bought that one, that's why. This island over here looks cool. Let's grab these. 2 million, we're about to dip below. Eek. There we go. So we've got all of this over here as well. Look at this. Lovely areas, lovely areas. So, let's sort out our water problem first. We basically need some more of these. I'm thinking of this road sort of carrying on around over here. Let's see. Always with an eye to make sure things look nice as we build along here. I mean, if that went straight along like that, there's like a little sub-road next to there. I'm wary of connecting that up, because if people suddenly start coming in this way, where's the next nearest connection? They go under there, is in here. So actually, maybe having some come in from that direction as well may help. Let's just go like that. And then turn that around. So they can come in there if they wish. And bypass a lot of the other stuff. And then, if we have... Let's turn on all the things. And just put some roads. I'm thinking we need like a waterfront sort of road along here. I want to be using that one. So that will curve along. That'll go around there. I'm not going to connect that to anything. I want that just to go underneath and sort of stop. Let's turn those off. Sort of there. Yes, like that. And then one more connection. Let's put on the road snapping again. Yep. There we go, that'll be good, and we can sort of fill this in a little bit. We can have a bit of open space as well, but we'll come back to this area. I just want to put in some more water treatment areas. So we're going to have 1, we're going to have 2, like that. We're going to connect these bad boys up. There we go. So that's going to help, and they're going to need some electricity as well. Just for now, until we fill up. We don't really need any more industry, so I'm not going to put any down. Maybe we just go along like that. And that should take care of the water treatment. Let's have a look when that pops up. Any minute now. Let's speed it up a bit. Come online, come online. That's not really much, is it? Let's add another couple. Oh, okay, we'll go to there, we'll go to there. Yes, electricity's fine. What? Flooded? Why is that road flooded? Maybe because I've just placed these in there and the water's gone up a bit. That should be okay. Yes, there we go. And then the other thing was water availability. That's coming in this side. I mean, the water pumps and the water towers, they're about the only way we're getting water in, aren't they? I wonder whether we could grab this from somewhere else as well, without causing any issues or any problems. This little area over here, let's grab 1, 2, 3. There we go. We may work on another area that has... There we go. Excellent. A lot of extra water collection and, yep, servicing things. But that'll do for now. That'll do for now. That is looking good. Excellent. So I've been through and sort of fiddled a little bit with some of the areas that were struggling with traffic. Our main roundabout and junction in here, these cars were coming off. And they were coming down here. And every single truck was coming along there, cutting across there, and then going under here. So I took out that little cross. There was like this one here you can get across. Although nobody uses it, which is good. They were cutting across there, and it was making all the traffic back up so far. So now they spread out. Now they'll come down there, or they'll go under there, or they'll go all the way around and spread out these way. It's sort of solved that problem. And there was one other area that had a big traffic issue. This roundabout here. Do you remember this one we made a long time ago? I probably need to just move that back to the middle again. I did some road upgrades around here. So I've upgraded this to 2-lane one-way highway. There we go. And it's not going too bad. These are sort of bunching up a little bit when they move in. But it's moving a lot quicker. And I always like to add onto the roundabouts. If you can let me select the one I want. Is it because that's on? Yeah, there we go. Junctions. Is I always have the ones that are coming on to stop, to let the other ones go around. So that's how roundabouts in my country work. People give way to whoever's on the roundabout already. So that's working nicely. And then one other change. Remember we worked on this area in the last episode, didn't we? We set up this nice little square in the middle. I've attached this road through to over here. If you remember, this monorail came along here. It was this bit here. This monorail came along here. Oh, there's lots of people walking along here as well. Oh, that is interesting. Look. They're all walking along here. Where are they going to? Look. Oh, they're all coming out of this metro. And then they're walking up here past all the farms. That is weird. And then walking along here up the main road. Well, let's see if we can help them through. But yeah, these were saying they couldn't get enough goods to sell because all these businesses were having to go down this road, back onto the roundabout, all the way around. It was just taking too long. Let's help these people get across a bit easier. Let's stick in a nice gravel path straight through the middle here. There we go. They're even coming back, look, to use the path. Oh, no, one's going the other way. So hopefully they'll walk up there and go around that way a bit more. And then they're walking all the way down here. Oh, to the bus station. Is that literally the nearest metro? I'm wondering whether we could do something about that. Let's... Oh, monuments have been unlocked as well. We'll have a look at those in a minute. There's a metro there. Oh, we don't have any metro in here. Right, sip of tea. I thought we did. I thought we had metro over here. Well, there we go. We can solve this. Got my hands on the wrong keys on the keyboard. We can dot some metro around around here. Where shall we go for? This one in the corner here is going to go. Sorry, guy, you're being removed from Metro. Let's pause the game. I want that on the corner like that. Yep, that's good. So we can connect off of there and sort of go in a... one up there and one over here. I'm thinking that's probably plenty for this small area. So if we can have one up here somewhere... like that. Let's have a look. And then one over here. So people are using the bus station. We may as well stick a metro. Perfect. Look, right next to it like that. And then get some sort of loop going around there. So that can go to there. Let's try and make this slightly realistic with a bit of a curve. Although I know you don't need to, but... there we go. And then that can go... up to there. And then we can even connect these two together over this way. Connect the two shortest points. And we can do something there as well. Excellent. Oh, alter the game. Do a bit of playing around. Do some stuff. And then by the time I get to recording... there we go. The autosave kicks in. Have one going that way. Should we have one going the other way? I don't know. It seems a bit much. Because it's only a few small stops. Let's have one going both ways. And then we'll see whether... there we go. They're doing good. And then this one here, we're going to have another one. I'm just wondering whether we could make this loop up there instead and connect it over here and take in that stop. Or just have a connection. No, do you know what? We're going to have a connection. We're going to have... new line. Create a new line. From, oh, that's not even a metro. This is. From there to there and back again. Yes. There we go. That'll just go up and down there. That'll do. That'll be fine. Let's have a look. Monorail, metro. Let's just do that. That automatically fills them all in. Excellent. How are the rest doing? Look at that. This one here is a bit low, but the rest are doing really well. Buses, okay. Some of them are quite low. We could just remove some of these. If there really is that all they're taking. Let's remove that one. Let's remove that one. Yeah, those people can walk. If they're... thank you. 10, I think. That's pretty low. 16, 15, 18. We'll leave the rest. Wow, that one's going fantastic. Tram lines. Yeah, that's our main tram line. Metro. Yeah, we've just set those up. Monorail. This one... these are pretty bad. Where are these ones? There we, oh, do you know what? I can't even bother to go through all of those. Yeah, let's forget that. And the trains are doing okay. Good. So that's going to help. Where are we? We're back up here somewhere. Here we go. So that will help. And that'll mean people don't need to walk so far, because there's now a metro right there. Excellent. So we've set that up, and we've got those going, and that'll go backwards and forwards. Good, good, good. And that's going to help these guys upgrade the area too. Wow, we're growing so much. 63,000. So, let's have a look. Let's see about working on our airports. Ooh, monuments. And these will be cool as well. When we get there, so many things to do. We've still got the Eden project I want to work on. What are we up to on this? 25 out of 30. Okay, we'll come back to that. Airport. So, we've got the standard airport, which is... do you know what? I'm not really going to fit it on this island, are we? That's pretty big. We have the international airport, which is Mahusif. That is not going to fit on there. Not easy to see, is it, when we do that? Let's do it this way. I'm just wondering whether there's another... I mean, this is nice and big. We could have an airport there and then bring people in. Or this corner here. Spending more money. Or up here. I mean, this is a cool island, but that's like so far away from everything over there. I'm wondering whether a small airport here and then the international airport over there. Because that would probably fit. Which one's that one? International would fit on there, no problem. Whereas the smaller one would fit on this island. Maybe we'll go with that one first. What have we got here? We've got airport terminal. Oh, we've got a few other airport style things. Look. Modular International. Whoa. What is that? Is that this one? Modular International Airport. Oh, that is... Oh, well, that will just fit on there, look. Has that got, like, any connections or anything? Or doesn't even need to be by a road? Oh, is that just a module to put on it? That's not actually the landing. Of course not. And then what have we got here? We've got plane stands. What's this one here? Plane stand 1... Large terminal, no runway. So we've got a terminal we can attach. Must be placed roadside. We've got another international airport. That's this one. We've got a tower. Oh, that's... Oh, I like that tower. That is cool. Airport terminal. We could just go with what we've got and fit in as much as we can. Let's do that. Let's go with this one. And see what we can do. That needs to be placed roadside. Which way do we want them flying in? Flying in over here. I mean, then we're going to have to set up all sorts of connections and things. It's going to make it hard, but it's going to make it interesting. Let's see what we can do. Let's have... Do you know what? I've completely changed my mind. Instead of this little island, where is it, over here... We've got this area here, which is an island, but there's a nice road which is connected to it as well. So cars can then get in and come to over where they want to go. And then we can set up some ferries and do all sorts of stuff. And it's right by Party Island as well, which is due for some expansion soon. So that's good. So I'm thinking on here, how big is this? Can we... I mean, that's probably just the right spot, isn't it? Right there. Let's put that down like that. There we go. Then they can take off and land alongside the motorway there. That's good. Let's just change that road to normal standard road at the moment. And then we can get something going on here. Some sort of connection. Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got a couple of road junctions here. There's going to be a lot of stuff over this side. So a nice, big, decent connection. Oh my goodness, that's humongous. We're never going to fit that in a million years. Can I turn that around the other way? What is that one called? The I-10 US 61 interchange version 1.1. How big's this one? Well, that's not too bad. If we could squeeze that in there. Yeah, I don't know. That one going up that way. Stop snapping to the roads, if you don't mind. Looks like it wouldn't be too bad. But what we're probably going to hit is the problem with the slope too steep. So what I might do for now is go for one of these. Just coming off here to get onto the... And then if we need to change it in the future, we'll change it in the future. Let's shock all these cars by deleting a load of this. There we go. And let's see how we go. I mean, if that we could get that into there somehow. Yeah, let's delete a couple more of these. That would be perfect. They're going to end up sort of... If that could swing, yeah, they're going to end up swinging around a bit. But we'll see how we go. Just looking at that road there and that road there. Do you know what? That is probably good. And then what I can do is delete that bit and that bit. That bit and that bit. What do we need here? Three lane highway with sound barrier. Should we go with that one? That's going this way. Yep, that works well. And then this bit here, let's see. Yeah, this is going to be a bit different, this one. Let's go out like that. And up to there. And we'll do the same with this one. That's not the same. Okay, come on. Come on, game. You can do it. Oh, dear. That's probably not right at all. You know what I need to turn off? Whoa! Didn't know that button did that. So apparently Y zooms you right out. I was trying to press T to turn these off. There we go. And then if we sort of go like this, and then we can fiddle around with that. With Move It, everybody's favourite mod. For lining things up and making them look good. Yeah, there we go. That's probably will do for now. And then... oh, we'll turn Move It off, and then we'll turn these around the other way. Yep, that is not too bad at all. That is not too bad at all. And then we need some sort of roundabout in here. So let's give ourselves a bit of manoeuvring. Yeah, look at all this space down here we can work with. Excellent. That's what I like to see. I like this one a lot. So if we could put this... then we've got 2 rows to go across there. Right, do you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to run this one. Whoa, not that one. I'm going to run this one. Should we go up and over? Or should we go under? I think it's such a nice stretch of road that we are going to go under. Like this. Can I go down? Yep. Across here. And then up. Oh, I was going to get rid of that rock. Okay, rock is gone. And then if we can connect to that, let's see where that brings us. Ooh. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? That's not bad going, is it? Let's go with that one. Yep. This one again. Excellent. Excellent. Yep, that looks good. That's a 2-lane road. Can we just sort of connect that up to there? Yeah, we'll come back to that little thing there. We'll work on that. Right. So that gets people in and out. In fact, I'm wondering whether that just needs to be a bigger road. I think it probably does. And I bet it's not going to let me upgrade it. No, it's not. Well, that's fine. I can just delete it all anyway. I've changed my mind. You're going to be upgraded. Let's go page down. And let's upgrade this. There we go. And then hopefully... has that gone out? Yes, it has. Good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... oh, I bet Move It isn't going to like it if I get off the Move It mods. Thank you. Yeah, it's probably going to mess that up if I mess around with that. Can I pop that somewhere else for a minute? And then we'll move it back. It's going to cost me 30,000 to move that somewhere else. Well, you know what I'm going to do? Let's grab a piece of road. There we go. Yeah, I've tried the Move It mod before with this sort of stuff, and it can act a bit odd. So we're not going to do that. We're going to do it by hand. Perfect. There we go. And then we'll just run that out to there. Move that back to here. Excellent. That was a waste of money, wasn't it? And then remove all of that. Good. How much money are we making? 51,000. Let's keep the game going. I hope we need some sort of roundabout there. Anyway, we'll go with that for now. Excellent. Right, what other bits and pieces do we have to do with airports that we could sort of fit into here that would work? Let's have a look. So we've got an airport terminal. Must be placed roadside. Oh, I see. So that can go... how does that line up with that one? That can go there. Oh, I like that. So how's that going to work? A plane's going to come and land on that? I don't know. We probably need some runway alongside that, don't we? We've got an airport terminal module. Must be placed roadside. I don't know what half of these things are. Will that go that way? No. Let's go this way. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. But you know what? That is in a bad spot. Let's... Relocation 200. Let's move that. And let's get a smaller road. What have we got? What have we got? Let's go with one of these. We're going to run that down there. And then we're going to move that to there. That sort of looks like it's possibly in the right spot. These look like places where planes are going to ferry onto, taxi onto. But I'm not quite sure how that's going to connect to there. We need some sort of... What have we got? Plane stand 3. Have they got to connect to roads as well? They have. It's not going to fit in there, is it? Will that actually go over the water? Oh, it will, look. Actually, let's leave that there for now. We could run a road down the side here. If we go up to... Oh yeah, let's put that back in again. Up to there, and then up to there. I mean, I have got no idea how all of this stuff is supposed to go together. I am sort of winging it here. So I'm sure there's going to be a load of comments saying, "Oh, Biffa, that's not supposed to go like that." I'm sure this is all supposed to go alongside a road, not alongside. Can I move that to face the other way? Oh, it just won't fit in because of that one there. Okay, so I've just added a couple of more things on here. We've got some power and water coming over to these guys as well. What I was going to do was... I want to make this an area where hotels are going to appear. So let's grab that. So yeah, anything we put in is going to be hotels. Let's do that. We've got this little area here. In fact, that would be a perfect place for some hotels for people to come and stay on there. So let's do that, and let's put in leisure, more vibrant nightlife, pollution. No, it's not that one, is it? It's this one, tourism. Yes. Hotel, accommodations, restaurants. Yeah, that's the one we want. So if we put that in like that, this road then can carry across here. And we are going to have to get a way for people to... Let's put that on. A way for people to get over here. If we go to... I'll tell you what we're going to do is we come out a little bit further. We're going to curve that to there. That's going to be a dead end. And then coming off of that, we're going to have these ones. Let's sort of curve that. That's going to come all the way to there. This one is going to come all the way to there. Should we connect that up? Does that sound fair? Yes, why not? Why not? That one's going to go not like that. Oh, what's this here? Ah, the crossings have appeared. Look. A mod that I added ages ago. Finally decided to fix itself so that can appear. Let's go like that. That can go there. Yeah, and a little bit of space in between. And then what we're going to have on here, obviously they're going to need some water. They're mostly covered. Let's get that one out to there. That one out to there. One more. Yep. That should do. Let's cover all of that. And then on here, I want some high density stuff. So let's put all of these in. Fill this up. And hopefully we'll get some offices and stuff. Eventually we'll move out here. Not straight away. And I'm also going to add in a few offices as well. So let's get those at the end. A few offices down this section here. Yep, that'll be good. Just so, for, you know, variety of buildings. Excellent. We may put some other stuff in here, but we'll see. Now, these are a long way away from any services. All of our services and stuff are down there. So, as you can see, he's worrying about trash already. What I might do is just put one down here somewhere as a... If we connect that... Let's do this straight. That to that. And just have it along here somewhere. Just for now. We're going to stick an incinerator there. There we go. Just so they can get in and out. Yep, he can get round there. That's fine. Cars are coming already. People are building up already. Excellent. That's what we want to see. Why do you not have any power? I know why you don't have any power. Because we need some of these in here. I want offices there and there. Commercial there and there. This may change. If I'm completely missing... To me, planes can't get to this. They can land on here, but they can't connect to that. So I'm wondering if there is some sort of taxiway. Oh, there we go. Look, our first plane. Where's he going? Let's have a look. Don't disappear. It's a Douglas M80 with one passenger. Nice. And he's going somewhere else. Where's he going? Taking off. That's where he's going. Nice. Yeah, this should be connected to this. So I'm going to have a look and see if there's like a runway or whatever this is called here, taxiway, that I can run down there and connect to that. If there is, then I'll add it in. If I haven't got any taxiway, what's that say? No. I'll have a look anyway. There will be an asset that will let me do that. All these guys want some power. Let's connect you up to our main source of power here. Let's go across there. Where can I connect to not mess anything up? There, that'll do. Oh, I could connect over here, look. Let's do that instead. Get rid of that. Yep, excellent. There we go. So that's a good start for this area. We shall see how that goes. We are going to need a lot of transportation, because at the minute... Don't like that connection there. At the minute, these guys, the only way they can get over here is by cars. We want a lot more. Car park. Oh, what's that? 8x6. That's pretty big. Yeah, let's put one of those. We'll go that side as well. Oh, I like that car park. That is a nice looking car park. Do you know what? That is going to move. And we're going to do something different here. Yeah, so we're going to need some monorails. We're going to need all sorts of stuff to get people in and out of this area. Can I go like that? How big is that 8x6? That is pretty big, isn't it? If I run that one down there, I wanted to see if I could fit a couple in. Like this way. One like that. Can I fit one more in? No. Oh, I can. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm going to take that off of there and see if I can fit a bit more parking in there. There we go. Yeah, so we're going to need a train station out here. And this can be, whoops, a connection that goes to our main hub. But that is really what I want, is one of these to come... What have we got? Oh, must be autosave going on. Because we do have this connection here, which joins up there, but I want it to have its own line. Where do these other ones go to? Yeah, that one comes around there. If we attach to that, and then that goes off on its own line, as you can see up here. So we could possibly do that. That is a possibility. It wiggles round there, comes out there. But that's like a long way to come over that way, isn't it? Maybe, maybe. Well, already this area is growing up and looking nice. We've got a lot more work to do here. We're going to put some mass transit stuff in here next episode. Hit the big B with the T stain to subscribe so you don't miss out. That. We need a cool name. T-related, something a bit corny and punny. T-related to go with this. So let me know in the comments below. Any changes, let me know as well. We'll get this connected up to here, don't worry. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.